Good morning and welcome to Reading Wikis for You, where we read the Wikipedia articles for you. Now, here we don't try to editorialize, give our opinions on the various articles we read. We just read through the article as it is at the time of recording, word for word. So, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss any future videos that come out. But we do have a special request. At any time during the video, if you think of an article or a topic that you would like to hear more about, put it in the comments and we'll get to it as quickly as we can. So, without further ado, let's get started. The McDonald's Chicago Flagship is a flagship McDonald's restaurant located in Chicago. The McDonald's restaurant on the site first opened in 1983. It had a rock and roll theme and was first called the original Rock and Roll McDonald's and later the Rock and Roll McDonald's. It was one of the most famous McDonald's locations in the world and was once the busiest in the United States. The building had long been a local tourist attraction. The original building was demolished in 2004. A new structure opened in 2005 with a maximum occupancy of 300, which is about 3 times the standard McDonald's patron seating capacity. The original 1983 building and the first design of the rebuilt 2005 structure site held a rock and roll exhibit in a building adjacent to the restaurant and a small upstairs McDonald's museum display. The building first featured the first 2-lane McDonald's drive-thru, relatively luxurious decor, a cafe, flat panel televisions, and a green roof. In 2017, the restaurant was rebuilt and the rock and roll theme was relinquished. The building was designed to be eco-friendly by Carol Ross Barney Architects, with interiors by Lendini Associates. The redesign won the Design Excellence Award of Merit from the Chicago chapter of the American Institute of Architects in 2019. Location: the Restaurant Museum, its rock and roll exhibit, and its parking lot occupy the entire block bounded by West Ontario Street to the north, West Ohio Street to the south, North LaSalle Street to the west, and North Clark Street to the east in the River North neighborhood of the Near North Side community area. It is across the street, Clark Street, from the Hard Rock Cafe and the Rainforest Cafe. History: rock and roll theme. McDonald's has had a restaurant at 600 North Clark Street since 1983, though the new building was redeveloped and reopened on April 15, 2005 as a bi-level flagship restaurant museum with a 2-lane drive-thru. This is the first McDonald's location with a 2-lane drive-thru. The reopening coincided with the 50th anniversary of the DePlain, Illinois restaurant, which was opened by Ray Kroc on April 15, 1955. Rock and Roll McDonald's is the location where the corporation kicked off its celebration of the 50th anniversary of the franchise. Among the celebrities in attendance were Colin Powell and Elton John. At the time of the 2004 demolition, the location was the 3rd busiest in the United States and 12th in the world. In the early 1990s, it had been the busiest in the United States. It was expected to increase its sales revenue rankings from 3rd in the United States and 12th in the world with the renovation and redevelopment. The restaurant is priced higher than other Chicago area McDonald's in order to subsidize the interior decor, which includes numerous plasma display flat screen televisions and expensive Italian lighting. Its second floor includes a coffee bar serving lattes, gelato, and biscotti, and lounges that pay homage via museum display, music, and decor to every decade the chain has been in business. The second floor McCafe is designed to compete with Starbucks by serving cappuccino, espresso, gelato, and Italian pastries. The building features a pair of 60-foot arches and 2 stories worth of windows that weigh 800 pounds apiece. It has 10 cash register stations that complement its 300 patron capacity, which is about 3 times the normal McDonald's capacity. The restaurant has 3 front walls of glass. Franchisee Marilyn Wright and her husband Ralph Wright have operated 10 McDonald's locations for the past 12 years. In addition to a perimeter of trees, the building has 2 green roof gardens on 2 levels. The lower one is visible from inside. However, the upper roof is only visible from surrounding high-rise buildings. Neither accommodates customer access. The trash cans in this tourist mecca say thank you in 10 languages. The restaurant has separate preparation lines for white meat and red meat in the giant kitchen. The demolished building faced Ohio Street, but the new building is rotated 180 degrees to face the Ontario Street tourist pedestrian strip. McDonald's Museum. The south, rear, half of the upstairs portion has a series of displays of early McDonald's photos, multimedia, and paraphernalia, including the fast food giant's striped polyester uniforms from the 1960s. Much of it is arranged by decade, going back to the mid-1950s when McDonald's first opened, and is accompanied by pop culture artifacts such as pet rocks, early cell phones, and 8-track tape players. Downstairs, there is a section on the first floor entitled Chicago First, featuring events and organizations that originated in Chicago. Rock and Roll Exhibit. When the building had its rock and roll theme, the display of rock and roll memorabilia focused mainly on Elvis Presley in an exhibit in a separate structure on the same lot. The exhibit included a set of the Beatles statues reminiscent of their Abbey Road album cover. In December 2017, the museum underwent a twofold renovation. It embarked on compliance with a company-wide modernization of stores to include self-order kiosks and table service. Additionally, the museum endeavored to remove its rock and roll nostalgia. Rebuild. On August 8, 2018, the building opened with 19,000 square feet of space on a single floor, which was 5,000 square feet smaller than the previous two-floor structure. The building is regarded as the Chicago flagship of McDonald's and ushers in the pro-green era of McDonald's with over 1,000 solar panels, apple trees, arugula, broccoli, kale, and native grasses on the green roof as it seeks leadership in energy and environmental design platinum status recognition. The exterior eschews emphasis on the corporate red and golden colors, and the interior is upgraded for modern commerce, ordering kiosks, table service, and use of the mobile app. The company had moved its corporate headquarters from Oak Brook to the nearby Fulton-Randolph Market District of the Near West Side in Chicago in June 2018. See also, list of music museums. All right, there we go. More about McDonald's Chicago flagship. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and don't forget, put a comment down below of what video you'd like to see next. Thanks.